Lately, there are a lot of discussions happening on the topic of road safety, especially in regard to the seat belts for passengers sitting in the rear seats. And we are well aware of the cause of it. A statement by Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Nitin Gadkari, suggests that the government would now make it mandatory for all travellers in a car to wear a seat belt. The minister expects to finalise rules for all cars to have 6 airbags by the end of the current fiscal year. Though the minister did not specify the quantum of fine on defaulters, he said seat belts, just like the installation of airbags for all passengers, would be mandatory for all categories of cars. Now, it is pertinent to mention here that India ranks the highest in the world in terms of road accidents. In 2021, around 5 lakh road accidents happened in the country, killing around 1,50,000 people. A whopping 60% of casualties emanate from road mishaps, and this has a direct hit on the country's economy. Buckle up, let us understand the laws on seat belts. Do you know, in India, seat belts are compulsory in both the front and back seats? Well, according to Section 194B, subsection 1 of the Motor Vehicles Amendment Act 2019, whoever drives a motor vehicle without wearing a safety belt or carries passengers not wearing seat belts shall be punishable with a fine of 1,000 rupees. So, if you wear a seat belt, it reduces the impact of an accident by 80%. It is also mandatory for automakers to provide 3-point seat belts for all front-facing passengers in a car, including the middle seat in the rear row of a car. So what exactly happens to an unbelted passenger? It involves understanding basic science and mathematics, which is normally ignored. For instance, you are driving on a highway at 130 km per hour. Your body is traveling at the same speed. When an obstacle comes and suddenly your car hits the object and brakes are applied, the car stops with a wobble, but not your body. Your body would be thrown forward with such a speed that you would hit the front row and even the dashboard hard. That kind of momentum can lead to serious injuries and in some cases, fatality. Airbags are there to give protection and are designed to work best in combination with seat belts. They reduce the chance that your upper body or head will strike the vehicle's interior during a crash. It is important to know that even when every car in India comes with front and rear seat belts, not every vehicle is equipped with rear airbags. The centre is on to the path to making it mandatory for all cars to be equipped with at least 6 airbags. This won't include airbags in the front headrests meant for rear passengers. The United Nations General Assembly has set an ambitious target of halving the global number of deaths and injuries from road traffic crashes by 2030. The plan of action for India will include mandating alarm beeping features in all vehicles if a rear seat passenger is not wearing a seatbelt, to treble annual toll revenues to Rs 1.4 trillion by 2024. The attitude towards seat belts in the rear seat is poor in India. People lack awareness and there is a role of ignorance in complying with the facts. It is not uncommon to find people who prefer to sit back just to avoid the inconvenience of wearing a seat belt. It is a lack of realization that policies and rules are formed to ensure the basic safety measure that can turn out to be a lifesaver in case of an accident. Well, that is all for today's segment. Thank you for watching.